Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 6 of Vlogmas. I am off work today, so I get to kind of take you on my day with me. And let me tell you, like just sitting right here, this is nothing, I don't know where I was going with this, but I am sitting down right now and I'm in so much pain. I did a leg workout yesterday and ow, there's so very little space between me and my setup. So I'm sitting cross-legged on the ground and I'm in pain, but just keeping it real here, mythical Megan, you know. But I did finish Winterwood. Absolutely 5 out of 5 stars. This book kind of took me by surprise, and I definitely think I need to kind of rework my top 10 for the year. So way to go, Shay Earnshaw. This is the story of the Winterwoods, which are alive, except when the moon is at its fullest. Then that is the time in which a walker, such as Nora Walker, our main character, has the opportunity to go into the woods because the forest is asleep. And during this time, she goes into the woods and finds a young boy, and when she touches him, he's actually alive. And this boy is the one that has escaped from the boys' academy and has been missing for 2 weeks. So to discover that he is alive after 2 weeks in the winter woods really intrigues her, and she kind of claims him as her found thing, and together they form some sort of relationship, and just a lot happens, and I don't want to say anything more than that and spoil anything, but it's so good. Oh my goodness. And the ending, as you grow closer to it, it just becomes like very clear and very predictable, but I still loved it, so yeah. So because I finished The Winterwood, I did pick up Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. This tells the story of Aylin, whose brother was killed in the war, and 5 years later she goes out into the war to avenge her brother and his death. And during the war, and like during the fight, she suddenly sees his face, and she's unsure of whether it's him or his soul kind of being shown down on her from the gods above. And so she's discovering more about whether her brother is actually alive or not. And yeah, I'm on page 103 of this, and it's incredible so far, so I'm really excited to continue reading this. And lastly, and very embarrassingly, I haven't read any more of It's Not Summer Without You, but I was just like scrolling through Goodreads and looking at the back of this, and I realized that the reason I've been struggling so hard to figure out what's going on in this book is because it's a sequel. This is the sequel to The Summer I Turned Pretty, and yeah, so I went online and put a hold on the first book and the third book in this series, and I'm just gonna put a little hiatus on this until I finish the first book, because that would make sense. Luckily, I'm only on like page 73, very little of the ways in, so I haven't spoiled too much for myself, but I feel so dumb for not realizing sooner that this is book number 2 in a trilogy, and I tried to start with it, so go Megan. So, for today, I'm gonna head into town. Last week, when I went Black Friday shopping, I received this thing from Bath & Body Works where it was $30 for the set of like $98 worth of stuff. And once the weekend was over, if you didn't like the scents, you were able to take them in and replace them for scents you do like. So I haven't touched any of the things. I'm gonna take them in brand new, unopened, and exchange them out for scents that I actually do like. And then yeah, I might hit up our little local kind of independent bookstore. I haven't been there since summer, so I kind of want to go check them out and see what they've got in stock, and I will check in with you guys later. Hi friends, I just got back from the bookstore and Target and Bath & Body Works, all that good stuff, all those errands I was running. I didn't get much footage. I'm still kind of learning to be okay with filming in public. I just still find it a little bit uncomfortable, so I'm slowly getting into it. I did a small clip from the bookstore, and They actually expanded the bookstore, which is pretty cool. I haven't been there again since the summer, so I didn't know that they expanded it. And I went in and I was like, where's the young adult and fantasy and like my usual books? And they were like, oh, they're upstairs. And I was like, you have an upstairs now? So they have an entire upstairs, and when I went up there was like cats roaming around, and I was like, this is heaven. Like, it was really awesome. And I was talking to the bookstore owner and telling her about my book review, like booktube channel, and she said that she would promote my channel on her page. So that was shocking and really flattering and really nice, and I wasn't expecting or trying to get that at all. I was just trying to talk to her because my mom is actually friends with her, and I was introducing myself and all that kind of stuff. So that was pretty cool and like a nice little surprise. And when I was at the bookstore, I did pick up a book. It's not a typical book, but my eye immediately was drawn to it because I'm obsessed with Disney, and it is the Disney Princess Comics Treasury. So this is like Disney princess stories in comic book form. I've been like going through, and I can't tell if it's like the actual princess stories or extra stories on top, because there's some that look like they're like the regular princess stories, but then there's some that are like, I've never seen this before. Like this looks like Baby Belle from Beauty and the Beast, doesn't it? So maybe it's kind of both. I don't know. I'm super excited. It's over 800 pages of magical adventures, so that's pretty cool. And it's got my two favorites in it, which is Belle and Rapunzel, so I'm excited to pick this up someday. I also did read some more of Along for the Ride, on my ride, when I was along for the ride. I did read to page 178. I would say that's about halfway through now. It's starting to pick up now that she's actually getting in the romance, and it's not just about her judgment of girls, so that's pretty nice. I'm enjoying it a little bit more now. Still probably only a 3-star, but at least it's getting a little better, and it's occupying my mind when, well, not occupying my mind, but like, it's just nice background noise when I'm driving, and yeah. I wish I had more planned for today, but I don't really have that much planned, so I'm just gonna take you along with me while I take some Instagram photos and watch some Christmas movies and maybe read a little bit. But it is already like 6:30, so I should wrap this up pretty soon. So I'm gonna insert those clips here. Okay friends, so please excuse the absolute atrocity that is my room right now. I'm still kind of gathering up things and getting ready to change our floors. As you can see, it's still that red shag carpet. I'm gonna be getting hardwood floors. I'm getting all new furniture and everything. So everything is just kind of piled everywhere, so just disregard. Also, if you see this lovely pile, you will see possible giveaways. But I just wanted to show you guys kind of my process for taking photos of like my Instagram photos. So yeah. So I got this idea from Books with Chloe, but she said to take like a large piece of white paper or some large white thing and use that as your background if you don't have a nice like place. I really need to get a new one. This one's starting to like yellow a little bit. It's got some stains on it from when I dropped food on it, but I wanted to kind of set up what my thing looks like. So going off of the Fairy Loop photo challenge, the first photo is to do an unboxing. So I've got my box here, and I'm just gonna kind of place things as I see fit, I guess. And then from there, I just kind of take the picture. So here's kind of the layout. I just take the picture from here and adjust the look of it as needed. And this one, I might actually slide my other thing behind. And then you guys will see the final product on my Instagram. Hi friends, I just realized in advance that I never did this for the day, so let's go ahead and unbox it. So here we go. Opening up the flaps, and we are on day 6. My guess is going to be Draco, Crab, Goyle, or Snape, like one of those Slytherins. Wow, I'm getting good at this. I think that is Snape. Yeah, that is Snape right there. Alright, so here's little Snape here, looking really fine in his dress robes. Honestly, and I'll talk about this in a future, like, like, unpopular opinions or something kind of tag, but Snape, I don't like him. Like, even after the reveal of Lily and Always and all that good stuff, I don't like him. And that was all, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will check in with you in tomorrow's video. Bye, friends!